Before we jump into the first official playthrough of Mystic Monkeys with our prototype in real life, it's important to understand a couple key concepts in the game, including how to win, what's the game objective. So in Mystic Monkeys, on your turn, you're going to be moving your opponent's monkey using mind control instead of your own pieces. And the objective is, at the end of the game, if you cannot move one of your opponent's or any of your opponent's monkeys because they are all captured or stranded, then you win the game. So what does that look like? In order to strand a monkey, he, in this case, would be something like this. If you have a monkey who is isolated, like this monkey right here, he cannot be moved using mind control on the other player's turn, meaning that monkey is stranded. If all remaining monkeys on this particular team were stranded, similar to this one, and on my turn I could not move one of them, then I would win the game. So again, in this example, these are Jeffrey's pieces, and I would normally be moving them each turn using mind control. And if they were all stranded like this one, then I would win the game because I could not move Jeffrey's pieces. The other way to win is by capturing your opponent's monkeys, where in combat or by use of a couple different effects on some of the tiles, you could remove them from the board by capturing them. So if all of Jeffrey's pieces were off the board, like this, for example, I've captured 3 and his only other monkey is stranded, then I would win the game that way. It's really important to note that these 2 mystic tiles on each side, so 4 total, do not get removed from the board. They can be destroyed by certain tile effects, but these are incredibly important to occupy. If you let your opponent have control in, like, say, like this monkey can be moved indefinitely on the same mystic island, and therefore they were probably going to win the game unless you could find a way to trade locations with them or get one of your monkeys onto that spot in order to battle them. When you start the game, how do you take a turn? They're very quick in Mystic Monkeys, especially once people have played a game or two. They can be anywhere from 10 seconds to a minute or 2, depending if there's a fight that happens. But I'll just show you what a turn looks like. So if it's my turn and I'm going to move one of Jeffrey's monkeys, I can move it 1 space adjacently. I then pick up the tile that was vacated. This is called harvesting in the game. And then I draw the tile, look at this secretly, and I'm going to decide, do I want to take the mystic action that's shown at the top of the hex or save it for combat later, which is indicated with the iconography at the bottom of the hex. So I choose if I want to play it immediately. If I do, I would discard it and take the action. If I want to save it for combat, I would just add it to my combat deck for later, and then my turn's over. And Jeffrey does the same thing, beginning by moving one of my monkeys and taking a turn there. Like so.